Good morning, y'all. It's kind of early here at my house. If we listen real close, we can hear the roosters outside. Did you hear it? I heard it. What is it? Oh, it's almost 7, so it's not that early, but it's still pretty early. What are you guys gonna do today? I've got to go back over to the other part of the kitchen and make breakfast in a little bit, but I'll come over here to turn this camera on, talk to you just for a minute. I need to sew me a backing. I've got this backing, big old piece of it. Let me scoot my chair back. I don't know how many yards of it. Need to sew it together so that I can put it on the back of a quilt, because I've got some quilts I need to take up to the other long arm, the other house, and sew them up. But this one's got to be sewed together. This one's Kate's Garden Gate. See if there's a saying on here. Some of them, let your dreams blossom. So what do I need to do? You ever sew backings? I know some of you do. I have to open it up, and I think what I'm going to do, take that end of it and go and find the other end, the selvage ends. I want to get it twisted here. There's a lot of it. Take it to this end. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to put them two selvages together. I'm back here. Well, I'm going to line them up and sew them. My little sewing machine's here, and sew them just like that. My little machine's here. I'll put them under there and sew them. But let me show you the quilt is going to go. But y'all have already seen it, but I'm going to show it to you again. Here's that quilt that it's going to go on. On the back of this one. So I kind of want to get it, the backing made and pressed and ready. So when I get a few minutes, I can take it and maybe put it on the machine one morning. Maybe the next morning, go back and sew on it. I think I'm going to have my little granddaughter some today. So I'm not sure how much I'll get done. Back here's that chicken coop block swap. Aren't those are so pretty? They're not going to stay that way. They're just kind of stuck on my design wall. But they're the cutest things. And they look pretty, just kind of randomly put up there, not even putting any order like that. Let me put this under here and just get it started, just to show y'all that that's what I'm going to finish before I take it out from under the machine. I'm going to make a pretty wide seam on that. Hope I got plenty of bobbin and plenty of thread. Push my foot pedal away. This is my little machine, if you can see her, my little featherweight. I call her Mona Carolina. That's her name. And she helps me a lot. Me and her make lots of pretty things. Make a pretty tight stitch. There we go. I heard guineas outside. I don't know if you could hear them or not. And after I sew it, I'll cut that open at the bottom, because there's going to be part of it together at the bottom. And I'm working on that steps to the altar quilt. I think 4 more blocks, and I'll have enough blocks that it'll be together. Hadn't really planned on doing it, but some of you know the story about why I started it because Mama mentioned it. So I started it. And it's over on the other design wall. At the current moment, I have 2 design walls going on and about 100 unfinished projects. Got to do things to keep me out of trouble. But I'll finish that. In a little bit. I'm going to sing you one song, real quick song this morning. Y'all listen to me sing. I'll turn that off. I know y'all in churches have heard that song, Mansion Over the Hilltop. Well, I know I live in just a little old plain, simple country house out here. But I know when I get to heaven, I'm going to have me a mansion. And I know you probably heard that song about just a cabin in the corner of glory land. Well, this one's Mansion Over the Hilltop. And that's what I'm going to sing just a little bit to you this morning. And I'm not a singer. I just enjoy singing, and it makes me happy. So here goes. Get ready here. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. Now do the third stanza here. Don't think me poor or deserted or lonely. I'm not discouraged. I'm heaven bound. I'm just a pilgrim in search of that city. I want a mansion, a harp and a crown. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. That's all for me this morning. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a live or anything today. Just depends on my busy schedule out here on the farm. I love y'all. God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.